Hello everyone, welcome back to Ballroom Feed, and we have another special Valentine's Day video for you. It's another at-home date night, perfect for this time of year when we can't really go out because of the nature of COVID and everything, but that's okay. We're gonna have some fun today, and we're gonna do some rumba. So if you haven't seen last year's video, we did a slow dance called the Foxy. We'll link it down below, go check it out, and if you wanna see it without any ads, you can go ahead and check out our website as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So what we're gonna do is teach this like we would teach a live class in real life or a live class on YouTube. So it's gonna be in kind of real time. We're gonna take our time and we're gonna dance it together. So make sure you have your partner. This is a obviously partner class. So grab your partner and we're gonna show you what we're gonna learn today, okay? So we're gonna start it off with a rumba box step. It's gonna look like this: slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Okay, Chris is gonna go ahead and teach the leaders, and then I'm gonna go ahead and teach the followers, okay?
So we're gonna start with the leader's foot direction. So I'll turn around so you can see me a little bit easier here. So leaders, we're gonna start with our left foot first, and we're gonna make a box here. So I'm gonna go forward on my left foot, I'll step side on my right foot, and then close my feet together and switch. So you can see my right foot is now free to use and go backwards to make the second half of this box. Back on the right foot, side on the left foot, and then I close the feet together and switch, and my left foot's free, and I'm back at the beginning of the box again. So together again, these 6 steps in total. I went forward left, side on my right, close my left foot together here, back on the right foot, side on the left, close on the right foot together. We'll do this a few times and kind of get used to this. I'm gonna go forward, side, together, and then back, side, together. Most important thing is that my feet close all the way together here on the third step. Then I go backwards, side, feet close all the way together. This can be really, really small. Nice. And then we're gonna bring Linz in here and she's gonna show you the followers part to this box.
Okay, so we're gonna try our best to really take our time here, but if for any reason you didn't get it or you wanna review your footwork again, that's the beauty of having a video. You can go ahead, pause the video, rewind. We're gonna have timestamps for everything, so it's nice and easy to follow. Okay, followers, go ahead and join me. We're gonna start with our right foot going 1 step back, left foot 1 step to the side, closing our feet, switching weight in the middle, forward left foot, right foot side, closing our feet and switching weights. And then we're gonna rinse and repeat. Let's do that again. We go right foot back, side, together, left foot forward, side, together. If you see us doing a little bit of hip action, don't worry about it. That will be like not part so much of today's class. It's more of to just dance with your partner, have a nice date night. And if you want to add a little hip action, move those hips, go for it. That's kind of up to you. Okay, so let's do that again. We're just going to start from the beginning so we can all start together. We go back, side, together, forward, side, together, back, side, together, forward, side, together. Okay, do that as much as you need. I'm just gonna go over the rhythm a little bit, but we'll talk about it together with Chris too. So the first step is gonna be slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, couple more, slow, quick, quick, slow, last one, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. So we just have a little rhythm change to go with the music, and we'll bring Chris back in. So what we're gonna do is take our partner in a practice hold. So leaders, you're gonna put out your hands in the center. Followers, you're gonna place your hands on top, and you can just hold hands like you would. Make sure you don't interlock them or anything weird. You're just placing them on top, and you can hold each other's hands, and then we'll introduce dance position once we don't step on each other's toes, okay? So together, I'm gonna say 5, 6, ready, and we'll dance this box step with a partner, okay? 5, 6, ready, and slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, one more time, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Okay, If that went well, now we're gonna introduce dance position. This is how we're gonna hold each other. Chris, you wanna explain how we take each other?
Sure, so you had a little bit of space now, so you probably didn't step in each other yet, right? As long as the footwork was correct and we close the feet every time. So as we get closer together now, the first thing we actually do is we offset ourselves a little bit to the left. So if you see from this side on here, our right foot should be in between the other person's feet. Both my right and her left foot in between each other's feet, right? So you can see me a little bit offset to the left here instead of us being perfectly in front of each other, right? So it's my job as a leader to put myself to the left, not necessarily hers to remember. So if I were to look straight forward, I actually see over her shoulder and she sees over mine as well too. And this kind of puts us on separate tracks so we don't step on each other as often maybe, right? So now how we're gonna hold each other here in this kind of casual dance position. So I'm gonna take my left hand to her right hand. And you can see that she keeps all of her fingers together and so do I, so they don't interlock. We can be pretty casual here on this side too. And you can see on the other side here, my arm's gonna go underneath and my goal is to shoulder blade. This is where I have the most control. As you get more comfortable, you can get more casual and place it lower as we get, more comfortable here. And then she's gonna place her hand on the front of my shoulder. You're used to seeing a lot of times that the arm goes over the top on the back, but what happens is she doesn't really feel me move into her sometimes, and then we get to bump into each other too often, right? So the goal here is that we can lead and follow, and we'll start to add more patterns and rotation to this later on. So she puts it right in the front, so that as soon as my body starts to move forward, she feels it in her hand. We have a little bit more space, and we can always get relaxed with the arms too, but staying on the front of the shoulder is a really great place to start, especially as you're new to leading and following a dance.
Yes. So if you are a little more experienced and you feel like you're comfortable with the position, you can wrap it around like this. I would never recommend going here because also we're gonna be pulling on him, especially when we start doing different things. And it's just a kind of unnatural, awkward position to be dancing in. If you're just swaying back and forth, just doing the prom thing, it's totally fine. But once we actually start learning how to dance and doing dance steps, it's actually a very uncomfortable position and it's not very practical for actually learning the new moves.
Yeah, when we start adding more patterns and cool turns and things onto it, you kind of get caught.
Okay, so once we get that, we're gonna take each other in position, and I want us to do the same exact thing we just did, but now in our dance position, okay? In the rumba, and of course, because it's our Valentine's Day date night special, we're gonna be looking at each other, okay? So you're still offset, but you're still looking at each other and enjoying the time. So go ahead, take your partner, and we're gonna start together. 5, 6, ready, and slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. One more time, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick. Okay, so if that's going well, go ahead and get ready. We're gonna put on some music and we're gonna dance this together a few times. If at any point again you need to pause, figure it out, go back to a certain point, go ahead and do that. That's again the beauty of the video. That being said, I'm gonna put on some music and we're gonna dance this together, just the regular box step. 5, 6, 5, 6, ready and slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, couple more. Slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick. Let's do 2 more. Good. Quick, quick, last one. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick. As you can see, that's a little bit faster than what we were just doing. So if you need to go ahead and try that again, go for it. But we're actually gonna start continuing on now. And now we're gonna learn to rotate this step. So we're not gonna change the footwork. We're just gonna change the kind of rotation, okay, like I just said. Also, a quick side note, we are gonna leave down a Spotify playlist for you if you wanted to practice this rumba to different songs, and just if you wanted to continue learning the rumba in general.
So the first ingredient of rotating this basic or this box together is really that the leader's capable of doing this by himself. So what I can show you first is what kind of changes in my footwork a little bit here. Is so we have our box and we're already feeling pretty comfortable with moving in the square, right? So what's gonna happen now as the leader is I start to curve myself slightly as I go forward on my left foot. So both my foot has taken this slight curve here as well as my body is starting to turn a little bit, and then I get to go side together. The key to this is I can rotate on the forward or the back step and then one or both really. So let's say I at the beginning I just go forward turning, side together, and I do back half of a normal box, right? And then I go forward turning, side together, and I kind of get used to rotating this on the forward step. And then as I get more comfortable, or as an option, I could then rotate on the back half of it. So I could go forward left foot, side together, and then as I go backwards, start to curve and open myself up slightly, and then go side together. As I get more comfortable, I can then rotate on both sides of the box, so the rotation is now much more continuous instead of dancing facing the same wall the entire time. So ideally, I go forward curving, side together, back turning, side together. Now this box, my basic, just keeps curving around in a circle. As I'm turning continuously now, the dance is much more interesting than me just facing the same wall the entire time. Feels and looks much more interesting, right? So the most important part really is that the leader can do this footwork by themselves first. So quite literally learning this, try this with me now and see if you can turn yourself around. Because when you dance with somebody, it really shouldn't be too much different. You're just rotating yourself, and your follower is going to then follow you around instead of feeling like you move her around, which Linz will come back in now and we'll try this together and you can see how we lead and follow this change.
So actually, before we get started, I just want to say one thing. Followers, I actually don't want you to do this by yourself because a lot of times we'll try to force the rotation ourselves. The only thing for the followers I want you to concentrate on is your foot directions. So we're going to say in our heads, back, side together, forwards, side together, and we're just going to follow his direction.
All right, so I'll turn this way so you can see me right away here, right? So we'll take the same dance position. Very, very important that I'm offset to the left a little bit here. And very lightly, I'm not going to push and pull her around. You can do this.
Let's actually do it here.
This is a pretty good practice hold to use. It's kind of funny at the beginning, but I don't want to move her. I'm moving myself and turning, and she's just going to adjust to how much or how little I turn myself. I'm never going to try to move her and curve her around in different directions, right? So we're very, very light, and then eventually you can start to get more relaxed about it. And then we can transition to a dance position. You can see I'm not really pushing and moving her around. And even if I were to like stop rotating, she just stops adjusting to me. And as soon as I start to rotate again, I'm just doing my box. And because my body keeps rotating and moving, her small steps and closing the feet keeps adjusting slightly to me.
So the most important thing here is just to make sure that your directions of your feet are still staying the same. If you've watched any of our other videos, whenever we rotate, we try to stress this a lot. So make sure you don't end up waddling around. So for the leaders, making sure you don't go here for the forward step, and you're turning your whole body and then just taking a forward step with the step instead of a side or diagonal step. Same goes for the follower. So what a good way to practice for both of us is literally just taking a walk in a circle, right? I'm still brushing my legs. I'm not gonna be waddling around like this. So you can still curve it, but you see that I'm still brushing my legs. And if you wanted to, you could try it backwards as well, not as comfortable, but just to get the feeling and the idea of what it means to take a forward step but still curving it, okay? That being said, let's take position. You can try it here if you're having trouble, or you can take a dance position like we are if you're feeling like that's where you're at. And we're just gonna try a few together, and we're gonna go a little bit slower. And I want us all to start with one box step, no rotation, and then we're gonna start gradually rotating it, okay? 5, 6, ready, and slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, rotate, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Continue, slow. Quick, quick, slow. So the good thing about the rotating box is there's no amount of rotation that you must do each time. So like he was saying, he could rotate me just a tiny bit, like 1/8 of a turn each time. That's totally fine. Or we could go up to a quarter, no more than that on each step that he takes. So you can see now, we're constantly rotating. He might pause somewhere, he might slow down the rotation, he might do a little bit more, and that's totally up to the leader here. And as the follower, I'm just doing my best to follow his amount of rotation. He's doing a good job of keeping me with him, which is important. That's why we practice and practice hold to see if we're doing that correctly. And you just want to make sure you're staying left aligned here as well. So take your time with it, practice it, but we are going to put on some more music, and we're going to try going in and out of this rotation. You can follow us, but we're just going to start with the same thing we just did. One box, no rotation, and then continuing rotating to the left, okay? It's also important to rotate to the left, not to the right, especially because the first step we take, for example, the leaders, going across yourself is way more awkward than going like this.
The last thing before we do music real quick is that last troubleshooting thing is that how important it is for us to close the feet all the way together every time we do this box. Where if we leave space in between the feet, like she was saying, kind of waddling around and not closing our feet together on the third and the sixth step, this box gets really, really awkward, and then rotation gets really difficult because we don't close the same amount. I look funny, I feel funny, so it's really important that the feet close all the way together so the weight switches really comfortably, and then we are much more on the same page.
Okay, so go ahead, get ready, grab your partner, and now we're gonna try this with some music, so it might be a hair faster, but try it as many times as you need.
So we're gonna do like 1 or 2 straight boxes first so we can kind of get in sync and in the rhythm of the song itself, and then you'll see us start to curve a little bit on, let's say, the third box. So 5, 6, ready, and a straight box. So we'll kind of get into this rhythm here, slow, quick, quick, slow. And now we're synced up, I'll start to curve a little bit. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. You can make it continuous and keep going. You can always come back and use the straight box again. And then I can start to curve again as much or as little as I'd like to. And now I'll be quiet and you can enjoy the music.
So that sums up our rotating box step. So let's try a new step now. We're gonna learn how to do a walk around turn. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna demo it together so you can see what you're getting yourself into, and then we're gonna separate and learn the leaders and followers footwork, okay? So it's gonna look something like this. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Leaders, go ahead with Chris and learn your steps.
So it looks much more complicated than it really is, especially for us leaders here. So I really only do 2 boxes. My first box is a straight box. My second box is a rotating box. So you already have all the ingredients you need in the previous 2 things we've done to be able to lead this successfully, right? So in terms of footwork by myself, all I literally did was a box straight, side together, back, side together. And then the second time I did a box, I curved a quarter of a turn to the left to meet her and then finish that box straight. So at the beginning of the pattern, I'm straight up here, and I'm gonna end the pattern a quarter turn to my left. 2 boxes, it's gonna be forward, side together, back, side together, forward turning, side together, back, side together, and that is the whole pattern. What's gonna happen with the lead of the pattern is I'm gonna lift my hand up at the correct time so she knows she's gonna start walking underneath. So what I can practice by myself already is the timing at which I initiate the lead for the pattern. So in my first box, I go forward, side together. As I go backwards here on my right foot in the first box, I go backwards and get out of her way and I pick up my left hand to initiate her walking around. I continue going side together as she keeps walking underneath, and then I go forward, curving to meet her, and then we finish the second half of that box together. So what I can think about right now, when I can practice on the side as the followers learn their footwork, is I can practice right now a half a straight box, lifting my hand as I go backwards, staying straight, and not until I go forwards again on the left foot curving, do I then rotate, meet her, and finish that box again. So as you go backwards the first time, hand comes up, so the leaders can practice this and they're leading the timing, and then Linz will come back out and show the followers their footwork, and then I'll see you a little bit later.
Okay, followers, it's your turn. I'm gonna demonstrate it without a partner first, and then we're gonna walk through it very slowly together. So you're gonna do half of a box. You're gonna do 4 curving walks forward, and then a side together facing your partner, and then a forward side together to finish. A total of 3 quarters from where we started, and of course we're walking underneath Chris's arm or whoever you're dancing with, okay? So let's start that together. Very slowly, we're gonna start backwards on the right foot, side left, close our feet together, switching weight. Now we have 4 forward curving steps, okay? The first step is actually straightforward like my box step, so I go forward left. Now I'm gonna start curving, going right, left, right, okay? I should have made almost like a half of rotation, and then I'm gonna finish the quarter turn to make 3 quarters on my side step. So I'm gonna go side with my left foot, close my feet, switch my weight. I'm gonna finish the box step as normal, going forward left foot, side right, closing my feet and switching weight. And then we're done, and we can continue on with our box step if we were dancing it continuously. Let's do it again from the same angle, and I know I'm gonna switch up the angles as well so you can see all the different parts. So let's start again here. We're gonna start from the beginning, going backwards right, side left, close our feet and switch, go forward, left foot straight. Now start curving right foot, left foot, right foot. Okay, now we're gonna do another quarter rotation, going side, close my feet together, forward left foot, side right, close our feet and switch. Okay, let's do it from a different angle. I'm gonna face this way and we're gonna try it again. So we're gonna go back on the right, side, together, forward, left, curving forward, right, left, right. Now side, close our feet, forward, side, together, done. Again, I'm gonna switch up the direction again. We go back, side, together, forward, 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 side, together, forward, side, together. Each time you could see I ended up in a different spot because I'm constantly rotating 3 quarters, but we'll try to start this way again. And I'm going to do some slow rhythm for you, okay? Just with those feet. So I go slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. It seems like a lot without a partner because it's kind of confusing of where you face because you don't really have a reference point quite yet, so I promise it will be easier with a partner. But let's try it again, just like this. Same thing, just the rhythm. Ready, and slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Okay, so try that as many times as you need. We're gonna bring Chris back in and we're gonna try that with a partner. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna demo that again together. So if you want, you can grab a partner or you could just watch one time and then we'll go through it slowly, okay? We'll face this way to start. You could just take a look. Ready, and slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. All right, we'll start breaking that down.
All right, so leading this together now, right? So I'm facing away, so you can do this with me at the same time. I'm gonna stop every 3 steps so we can kind of check and see what the alignment's supposed to be in relation to each other. So really, really slowly together. We're in dance position, facing this way. We take 3 steps and go walk, side, together. As I go backwards, like I said before, I'm gonna pick up my left hand, and you can also see my right arm drops down to give her space as she walks through. So I'm going back on my right foot, left hand picks up, right hand goes down, so now we're just standing in front of each other here. Now she'll start to walk forward as I take a side step, still facing the same direction, and then I close my feet as she continues to walk underneath my arm. I haven't rotated yet. She's now passing me, and we're both actually gonna go forward at the same time here. Then we turn to face each other and both take our side steps together, closing our feet together, and then finishing this half of the box, then taking dance position. So at the very end here, you can see we're away from each other. As she comes forward and I go back, then we take this dance position as we're closing up and finishing the second box. We don't need to rush and get together immediately, where if she walks underneath, we go meet. I don't have to meet her right away, and then scoop her up for the back half of the basic. We can have a little bit of space, and then I can have her kind of walk into me, and then we can take a hold at the very end. There's really no rush. So let's do this together again here. Most important thing is I don't rotate on the first box at all. I give her space and then wait till after she passes me. So together we're gonna go slow, quick, quick I lead, slow, quick, quick we both go forward, slow, facing each other, quick, quick, and then slow, quick, quick. What I do a lot of the times at the very end there is I pick up my arm to kind of like gesture her to pick up her arm, so then I have space to go underneath and take the shoulder blade. So if she goes underneath again and I meet her, I pick up my own arm here, so she does the same thing because she mirrored me, and then I have space that I can go underneath. Whereas if we both just have our arms down, I have to like slide myself in there, right?
So let's move on to the followers. So now I'll be backing the camera so you can see. So we're gonna kind of do the same idea where we're gonna pause every few steps, that way we can check in. So the first half is pretty easy. We've already done it. We go back, side, together. So now what's gonna happen is he's lifting the hand as he steps back and releasing my back. But what I'm gonna do is step straight forward towards him, okay? So let's do that again. I don't wanna start curving my steps here, and I'll explain why later. But we want to make sure that this step, the fourth step we take, is straight forward, okay? So now we have clearance to go forward underneath his arm, forward, and then the last one is straight forward, this time to the camera so you can see how we're both going forward. And then on the side step, we reunite, or at least see each other. Close our feet together. He's going to offer his hand as I walk forward and finish my box step. So you could see that we're very symmetrical in the way that we meet up at the end, which I think is one of the challenges of this type of step, because we are turning underneath his arm, but it's not a quick turn like this, like maybe salsa or some other turns later. It's a very gradual walk around turn, which is why we call it the walk around turn, not like a spot turn or a quick turn, okay? So just remember, you're just walking under the arm, and it's not a quick turn on the spot. So let's try that again, nice and slow together. We go slow, quick, quick. We walk straight forward. Slow, we go under his arm. Quick, quick. We walk straight forward. Slow, we meet up with him. Side, together, and then box step, forward, side, together. All right? So those are our biggest troubleshooting points. Again, if you need to slow it down, pause it, rewind it, whatever you need.
So one more thing we can do, kind of alignment issues, is sometimes what happens is that, again, I have to wait for her to pass by me before I then go forward. And then, because we're left aligned, we're not always perfectly in line with each other, right? So we both walk forward here. She's actually slightly in front of me, so I don't have to feel like I have to go and match up with her and beat her on this giant step here. It's okay if I'm slightly behind her. So as we rotate to see each other, we end, as you can see again, left aligned, where I'm more to this side than she is, right? So I let her pass by me. So she walks forward here. I let her pass by me. I let her go first and have a little bit of space. So we match up here. And then also, I'm gonna start moving backwards before we even take dance position, like I mentioned before, but more specifically, move yourself backwards, she'll follow you, take dance position at the very end. Be very light and casual about this. I'm just opening up the hand that she goes underneath. I don't have to push and pull anything.
Okay, so one more thing for the followers. Because of the rhythm change in general, we want to make the quick a little bit smaller of a step, right? In general, Rumba is smaller steps. It's not as big of a traveling dance, right? So when we do our quicks, let's do it with the rhythm actually together. We go slow, quick, slow. Now these first two steps are quicks. That means they're going to be a little faster, so I need to make them small. Quick, and then slow it down. Quick, but in general in Rumba, we want to make the size of our steps smaller to match the feeling and also the rhythm changes, okay? So this is the first time that we walk forward consistently and also curving, which adds another challenge, but also maintaining the rhythm while we're away from each other can also be a challenge. So just make sure that you're dancing at the same time as one another. If you dance it with us, please try to stay on the slow, quick rhythm that we are saying to you, because trust me, that helps a lot. A lot of times people will dance on their own rhythm and then they actually do the steps well separately, but then together they're not working because they're doing it at different paces. So when you're dancing it with us, make sure that you match our timing together. That way you have the best shot of dancing it correctly. So let's do it now a few times from different angles, just with that rhythm. Ready and slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow, quick. We'll try it from a few different angles. You can stay at the same angle. And slow. Quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. And Chris will count this time.
We'll go again. Slow, quick, quick, lead slow, quick, quick, forward slow, side quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. And we'll do one last time facing this direction here. Ready and slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. I know you're trying at the same time as us, but if you ever want to see it from all these different angles, of course you can always scroll back in the video and see whatever you'd like.
Okay, so before we add any arms or anything, I'd like to try this with music to tempo, so we'll try that. Maybe we'll try a little bit slower first, and then we'll do the true speed after that, okay? So go ahead, grab some water if you need, maybe a sip of wine, and we'll get going with some slower music first.
5, 6, 7, and slow. Quick, quick, slow. We'll do it 4 times in a row. Quick, quick, slow. 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 Quick, quick. I'll listen to the music on this last one.
Okay, so now we're gonna do it to a little bit faster music. If you want to repeat the slower section, go for it. So we'll start here. 6, ready, and slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Continue, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Again, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. One more time. Slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick.
All right, so now what we'd like to do is we'd like to combine these 3 things we have together. We have the basic box, we have the box rotating to the left, and then this walk around turn.
So what we're gonna do is give you a little combination, and then at the end we're gonna play around with it and teach you how to like lead and follow. So for now, we're gonna start off kind of with the order that we learned. We're gonna start off with a regular box step, then we're gonna rotate the box step, and then we're gonna go into the walk around turn, and then you can do that again and again and again.
So starting here with the straight box, I'll do this full walk, side together, walk, side together, and then the next time I'm gonna go and start to curve a box. So I'm gonna rotate around, and I'm gonna do a half a turn here. So I'm gonna go all the way, half of a turn, facing the opposite wall now. Once I'm here, now I'm gonna lead this walk around turn, and then we get to go back from the beginning again, facing a different wall, and we could continue this sequence over and over again to kind of get used to how these patterns go back to back, and then in a little bit we'll talk about how to make it random, more or less, right? So let's do this together again. Nice and slow, 1 straight box first. So we go walk, side, together, walk, side. Now I'm gonna curve this, walk, side, together, walk, side, together, walk, side, together, walk. Now I'm gonna do this walk around turn. I'm gonna lift the hand here, walk, side, together, walk. Now we're facing a different wall with all 3 things in a row.
Okay, so let's do that again. I'm gonna count this time, but we're also gonna pause in between each moment so we can check in with you guys, okay? So we'll start this way, same way that we've been facing. So we're gonna start off with 1 box step. Ready, and slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. So next, we're gonna try to rotate about 180 degrees total within 2 rotating box steps. So let's do that together. And slow, quick, quick, slow. Second one, slow, quick, quick, slow. Pause here. So now hopefully we're flipped around from where we started, and we're now gonna begin the last step, the walk around turn. Here we go. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. And then if you wanted to, you could start again, which when it comes down to music, we'll repeat this a few times in a row. So basically, we're just kind of putting everything that we already learned together, so now it really feels like you're dancing in a set combination for you, just so you have that option. Again, we'll switch it up after that. One last thing before we put on some music and try this a bunch, I want to talk about the arms because I think I mentioned that and then I didn't really do anything with it. So, of course, arms are always optional, right? Any styling, could be for your leaders, could be for followers, always optional, but I'd like to give it to you, at least to give you an idea of what to do. So first I'm going to show you what I like to do, and then I'm going to teach you how to do it. So as I pass him, what I'm going to do is put out my arm to the side, and then all I do is close it back at the end. So it actually kind of makes that connection a little bit easier. My arm's already up. So all I do as I'm walking is I'm going to windmill it around, and then I just keep it out and come back. And if you'd like, you could try just practicing this way first. Biggest thing is, as I'm walking forward, I have to put my arm down somehow, right? Because then I'm going to hit my leader because he's or she is right there. So what I'm going to do is place my arm down, windmill it out, and then of course it naturally leads itself back into dance position, okay? So this is option number 1. From here we just kind of windmill it across our body and through. Option number 2, from here, as he lets me go, I'm gonna kind of leave my arm up like this, and then I just shoot it through. So that way my elbow is always kind of staying upright instead of coming down like this. So this one, without the footwork, right? All I'm gonna do is bring it out like this, shoot it through once I pass him, and bring it back. It's really just the way I put my arm out. It's either windmill down or through. So whichever one you prefer, whichever one seems to be working better, whichever more natural, maybe try that one. I prefer going like this through, but it's up to you, of course, and I will show you that. Let's do it together with the steps this time. Ready and slow. Quick, quick, keep your arm lifted, use it, good. Side together, back, side together. So that's something a little more exciting, I guess, to do with your arm for the followers. Do you have any tips for the leaders if they wanted to do something?
I typically don't do much, especially when I'm super casual social dancing here. If you would like an option, something to do with the arm, I can leave it out to the side as I kind of open myself up and welcome her around and then close up at the very end. There's nothing too developing or fancy you'd want to do with this, especially because we're super casual social dancing. So I typically leave it down myself and just kind of make it about her and let her pass me. But you're absolutely welcome to put it out to the side if I do that again here. As I open her up, I open myself up out to the side. We both had our arms out at the same time, and then we get to fold up at the very end.
Again, arms totally optional, but we just wanted to throw it in there if you wanted to do it. If you're just looking for kind of an easier romantic thing or just focusing on the footwork or the timing, don't worry about those arms. Those totally extra, okay? Most important thing is that you're comfortable and having fun with it. If you wanted an added challenge or something, you can go for the arms. Okay, so now that we've tried this a few times, we're gonna go ahead and put on the music. We're gonna do it a little bit slower first and then to speed. So grab a glass of wine, maybe another sip, and let's get to it. Okay, so what we're gonna do to slower music is we're gonna do it twice, then we're gonna pause and then do it with a little bit faster music, maybe 3 times, and I'll start counting you in on the faster music and then maybe we'll stop so you can enjoy the music as well. Okay, let's put on some faster music and we'll do that again.
Here we go. 5, 6, ready and slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, rotating, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, walk around, turn. Slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Same thing again. We're gonna do a straight bang. 6, slow. Quick, quick, rotate. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Walk around, turn. Quick, quick, slow. quick, quick, slow. And we'll leave the music going for a little bit here, and we can just try this a few times in a row. All right, so how I can lead and follow these three patterns that we have here now, right? Straight box, rotating box, walk around turn. If you're able to do that routine already, you have a really good start. The only difference is now, me as a leader, I get to decide how many of each one of those things I do whenever I want, right? So it's a good idea to default to the basic and always start there first. I wouldn't necessarily start with a pattern or whatnot, especially if this is newer for you. So I do my straight box. Get into a rhythm here and feel comfortable first. Once the two of you feel like you're on the same page, you're vibing, it's all going good, then I can start to rotate myself. And again, I can do this as many times as I want, rotating as much or as little as I want. And this is your basic step you have now at this point, right? Once you get more comfortable with rotating, you can kind of just rotate it continuously, and this is our basic, you know? You don't need to really ever go back to doing a straight box again, unless you'd like to. Of course, it's an option, but you kind of can just generalize and default to rotating around and more or less, and then making it more interesting for yourself. And then when I want to lead this underarm turn, what I'm waiting for, we talked about before, you know, leaders, is that when I go backwards on my right foot, anytime I go backwards on my right foot, I pick up this hand and I can lead this turn. She sees me pick up the hand, knows she's gonna walk around in a circle and continue. So this is not a routine that we have together here. As you can see, we're just social dancing. And then eventually I go to pick up this hand. She walks around in a circle, we meet at the end, and continue on, and this is how we get to lead and follow and social dance these few basics that we have.
So what we're gonna do is introduce just like one last little dip, and then we're gonna put on a song. We're gonna start counting for you. You can start off with the combination, which we'll do with you one time, and then we're just gonna break off and dance however many box steps we want, however many turns we want, and then of course we're gonna end with our final dip, which we're gonna go over quickly right now. We did this last year as well, so we'll do it rather, you know, a little faster, but it's okay, we'll learn it together. So we're gonna demonstrate what it's gonna look like first from a box step, just going into this final little dip. And we're just gonna do it so this is the way we end the dance. You could go in and out, but today we're just gonna end like whenever the song fades out or whenever we stop dancing. We're just gonna end with this dip, and that's gonna be like how we end our little dance routine, okay? So how we do this, we'll show you how to get into it after, but I'm gonna talk about what I do first, and then Chris is gonna talk about what he does. We're just gonna do right into it, so we're gonna do a side step together. So I'm just gonna start with my right foot. I'm gonna take one side step. From here, I'm going to twist my body or turn my body a quarter turn to my left. And then from here, we can talk about the connection and everything with Chris. I'm going to leave my foot on the floor. It's going to be kind of pointed out. I'm going to bend my supporting leg, which is my right leg. And from here, I could extend back as far or as little as I choose. Again, I could keep my head facing my partner. I could lift it back. I could extend out my left arm. I can keep it with my partner, and that is basically everything you need to know. More importantly, don't ever try to dip yourself. Just wait for him. Again, we're still the followers in the situation, so we're just waiting for his lead. He could turn us a little bit differently. He could go slow. Hopefully it doesn't go too fast, but again, we just want to be patient and wait for him.
Most important thing for the leaders now is that it's less is definitely more. The gesture of doing this dip is kind of the important part. It's the thought that counts more than the actual dip itself. I don't need to go fast and surprise her and try to make it this dramatic big thing. It's actually better if she knows it's happening. It's really slow and controlled and we're together, because 100% the most important thing is she feels comfortable, and if any split second she feels like she's out of control or gonna fall, then you've just kind of ruined the entire dance that you did together, right? So we're trying to put a nice punctuation on the end of this sentence here of our dance instead of
romantic. It's still slow.
Yeah, we're trying comfortable, right? So we'll come forward a little bit here. So let's say we're already here, right? We have our feet about shoulder width apart at this point in time here, right? We'll get into it in a minute, but let's just talk about the general alignment, right? So we both have our feet shoulder width apart here. I'm a little bit off-centered, so again to the left side of me. I'm gonna place her hand on my shoulder, right? So this is the biggest part of initiating the lead, is that I place it on my shoulder and kind of like ask her to hold on to me because something different is gonna happen. This is really all she needs to know, that this is what's gonna happen, right? Hand goes on the shoulder, so now my left hand's free to go for the back. So what I do here is that as we both shift our weight, my left and her right foot, what I do first actually is start to rotate her. Instead of, I don't want to push her down, and I don't want to like take her and drop her as low as I can. What I do actually is, now we're in this hug basically, I rotate her in this hug, and now I get to lower, and we get to go as low as we want to have control here. I come back up again and reverse the operation, right? So the two-part process is, so we're on this weight already, right, on this foot. It's rotate, lower, right? Come up, rotate. So you can see now we're on this foot. I rotate her so she faces this quarter of a turn to the left here. I'm still pretty square to the front. I don't want to turn myself just as much as she does because I've closed myself off to her. We're trying to both be slightly open here to the front. So we're like here in this V. I now just lunge into my left leg as she lunges into her right leg. I'm not squatting both knees, nor am I bending over the top on straight legs. We both support ourselves here on my left and her right foot by lunging and just bending this knee. The more I bend the knee, the lower we get to go because I still have control of myself. Then I get to come up again, rotate to bring her back to safety again, right? So you can see from the back one time here, the don'ts, or the worst case scenario, is bending both knees and squatting down, because you can see nothing really happens here, or leaving both legs straight and then me bending over myself and I'll hurt both of our lower backs, right? My left knee and her right knee bend after I rotate her, and I can at the beginning just gesture to the open here, which is totally fine and looks quite nice. It's just like, hey, we did a little dip, totally good. If I'm feeling crazier, if I have pretty good leg stability, I can go lower here and she can start to kind of sell out more, and then I can bring her back up again. But you can see how upright my body is the entire time. My right hand is the hand that's really holding her actually, not really my left hand. So I can do this here. My right hand's holding onto the shoulder blade in the middle of the back, rotate and lower, and this is what's holding her here. My left hand doesn't really have any leverage to hold her. I don't even need this at all, right? This is why it's free. I can keep it on her back, or I can even put it on her head if she's definitely not expecting it. Sometimes the head's nice, so she doesn't get any whiplash and kind of fall backwards, depending on how used to it she is. But now let's learn how to get into it. Yes?
So before we learn to get into it, I would suggest, if you hadn't tried it without getting into it successfully, wait until you do that. So again, if you just watched this the first time and now you want to go back and then do it with us a few times, do that, and then come back to this point in the video where we connect it and then put it into the end of the combo basically.
Cool. So what's going to happen, I'm actually going to go from this direction first here. So we're going to do most of the box. So we're going to start with this walk, side together. As I go backwards, as she comes forward, just like when we led the walk around turn, I actually put her hand on my shoulder as she comes forward, telling her that we're going to dip. This is the generic lead that we came up with right here, right? So now as we go to take our side step, I have both my hands on her back. I do the rotation and the lunge, and then we get to come back up again. I bring her back on the original foot, and then if that's the end of the dance, that's the end of the dance, or you could then just move back into your box again. I do the same thing from the opposite side so you can see the hands. When I go backwards, I place the hand on my shoulder. So now as we take the side step, rotate, lower. See how upright, this proud chest I still have here instead of bending over her. And then I bring her back up again, bring her back to the side, and then we can maybe go back to a box or walk off the floor.
Okay, so hopefully that all made sense. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw in our last rumba song, and we're just gonna dance however you'd like to. So what we're gonna do for you is we're gonna start with that basic combination that we did together. Then we're gonna leave the music on, enjoy it, do whatever you'd like. If you just wanna do the box step and the dip, you could do that. And then at the very end, we're gonna do the dip together. You could throw it in the middle if you'd like, but this is just what we're gonna do for you today. So enjoy it and do it as many times as you'd like. Again, we are gonna link more music if you'd like to try it to different songs and songs maybe that you know and love, okay? So grab your partner and let's do our last rumba. Ready and slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, Alrighty everyone, that concludes our date night for Valentine's Day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give us a thumbs up so we know. Comment down below if you like this style of video and or any kind of dance video that we've been putting up. Don't forget to check out our last year's Valentine's Day date night video. Again, check out our website if you'd like to see it without any ads. And we also have a ton of other Rumba content, actually, if you're interested. So we learned the first 2 or 3 patterns today, along with the simple dip. We do have a ton more patterns up on our website. So if you're interested in learning that, go ahead there. And also we do have a full wedding tricks course, which includes the simple dip and many other simple tricks that you can throw into your social dancing, or if it's your wedding dance, whatever you'd like. And that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoy your Valentine's Day or just special date night, whatever day this is, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.